Every season tells a story. Every game writes another chapter. Welcome back to the Odyssey. Last week, we made a statement. This week, we face our biggest test yet. South Carolina is the highest ranked opponent we've faced and one of the toughest environments in college football. But this is exactly the kind of opportunity we've been waiting for. You don't build a championship program by avoiding challenges. You build it by embracing them. It's time to find out who we really are. Let's go earn another victory.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mountaineers offense will come out first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. More than 300 yards receiving in their victory last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Lewis. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Jones to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Gamecocks offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. Motion from the back. Here's Sellers to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Unloads it left. Tosses it incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Nice move to keep running. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's McAllister. Push down for the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets away from 1. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Lewis.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jones wants to throw it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can...
Makes the grab on the left side. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires downfield. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Finds the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Quick release on the RPO.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Sellers skips away from pressure. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off.
Snags it, and he's open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides to the back. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Jones to throw. Finds his tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They go play action with Sellers. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Sellers. Working that wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Jones wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Howie Rowe will give us an update on his condition. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Buys a little extra time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Play fake, Sellers. Finds his man. It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it way down the field. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Clark. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fights off a defender.
On those third and short, sometimes, man, they can stress you as a defense, right? Like, they put more speed on the field, so I kind of match that personnel and put more speed, but I got to be focused on that run, the physicality. You know they want to run the football, and they did not have success as this defense. Maybe I adjust and play a little bit more physical in the next third down and short.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's straight, and he's wrestled to the ground. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Jones to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lewis. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's got it again. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The run inside. It's Clark. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 8 team, the UCLA Bruins.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I talked to Coach Shane Beamer at halftime. They have got to do a better job calling plays. He said this is on us. Our quarterback has been steady all year. He's a terrific player, and we just haven't given him enough opportunities. Look for a major shift in play calling and intention here to start the third quarter. I'll let you know how it's going down here on the field.
Holly, thank you. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sellers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Lewis.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Jones wants to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested kicks.
Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running.
And he's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. Over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he can.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mack. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Buying some time. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this position. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Might as well give it to him again. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Baldwin. stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sellers finds his man. It's McAllister. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Trying to get outside. It's McAllister. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running the red zone. It's McAllister. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, how about that? And after that that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Grabbed over the middle, it's James. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding it.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That would be a devastating blow to their running attack if he can't shake this off. We'll check on his status as soon as we can. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Makes it past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Baldwin. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, App State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Here's Sellers to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Sellers from the gun on third down. He's got the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. To throw, it's Sellers. Works the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Dances away. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Sellers. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Moving away from pressure. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Stepping to the right. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, down on the Appalachian sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. One more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Still on his feet at the 40. Wide open spaces. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me. Let me finish this thing and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Absolutely center cut, and that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. He gets away. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's taking a deep shot. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is why you embrace the challenge. The biggest stage, the toughest environment we've seen, the highest ranked opponent we've faced, and Appalachian State walked in without fear. People questioned whether last week's win was real. Tonight we answered that question. This wasn't luck. This wasn't an upset. This is who we're becoming. Every snap, every drive, every stop, we prove we belong with anyone in the country. The journey is still young, and there are bigger goals ahead, but wins like this change the way people look at your program. The rest of college football is officially on notice. One chapter closes, another begins. This is the Odyssey, and we're just getting started. I'll catch you guys at kickoff.